So this place, welcome back. We have 2 moons, but not 3 suns, so it's not Trisolaris. I think we're actually further away. What system was Trisolaris? I can't even remember. Was that Alpha Centauri? Um, and this is Gliese 6143C. Cargo Manifesto. Lighter. Oh, you got all your standard stuff in this manifest. Again, with the backpack, that's what we want. We've had not a very good success rate. We have had a 50% success rate, I believe, with the backpacks, and that's not ideal. Can actually put this away now. This key, maybe this. Oh, 3 more nearby. So we need 4 keys according to the statue. But yeah, we've had a 50% success ratio as far as I'm aware with the backpacks, and that's not ideal. I would prefer 100% ratio. Another tower part. I would prefer 100% ratio with the backpacks. Let's have a look. Amon's report. So we're on a different island, I'm gathering, and this is the island where Amon landed, and I didn't read the first sentence there, so here we go. Day 1. Day 1 of the most important mission in mankind's history. We casted out departure live across all the colony's ships. I think even the parasites watched. They certainly didn't interfere. That little smattering of ships near Prolus's starboard bow. And the parasites, okay. I'm scheduled to meet my half of the crew members in 2 weeks to evaluate their mental health. Henriksen and I originally planned to split the load, but we're having problems. Montserrat, Joachim, and Frederick refuse to attend their appointments. So, divide the command of the crew or something? Oh, here we go. Here we go, we're gonna need a pipe. We don't need an alien food. Don't need 2 glow sticks. Get gone. Here we go. Get gone, you goddamn glow stick. So I'm going to chop up some roots, fashion myself a new torch. Oh, this is extremely, I might get a heat stroke today. It's a very warm day. We've got a cave over here. I mean, it's easy to cool off though. You got water. Just dive in the water. Chills you out a bit. But that's that camp. Come on. We don't want that. That's where we started. So yeah, there was 2 pathways. I think it was called the Moments of Light or something like that. Something other evocative, nice things, and it wasn't nice. It was very horrible, but we made it through, and maybe at some point we're going to have to get back there, go down the other route, but we've also got to consider, definitely read these, also got to consider putting the tower back together. And this is basically like a road, isn't it? Kind of a road. Not a very big road. Or a little bridge, or a dam, possibly a dam. Maybe it's a sunken ruins, so unlikely though. Just judging by the lie of the land here. This is like a little. Is this the archipelago they were referring to slightly previously? Just have a look down here and see. Check. It's a pretty big place here, so we've got a lot to have a look around. Gotta find 3 keys for a start, so I don't know if I need those 3 keys to actually be able to return to the start point, because I don't fancy I don't really fancy running all the way through all those caves that I've already done, but I might have to do that. It depends, really. There's another engine. They've all... I wonder if the engine on the first island's still going. That'd be unlikely, wouldn't it? It's after 5 days or 6 days, however long I've been here. Don't want to do that.
Inventory full.
Actually eat that, but not too sure I need to do it right now. I did want some roots. Is it roots that you combine with this to make a makeshift torch? You also have to ignite it with oil, I think, so that's going to be a problem, because I haven't... if you need oil, I haven't seen any oil. You can light a torch with another torch and a lighter, so it might not need oil, you never know. Don't want that. Roots. Bloody roots. Ah, so there's lots of artifacts. I'm not sure what... are the artifacts the meteorites, and then you got all the relics as well. I mean, I like relic of life, maybe. Giving me a bit of a save point. Give me a bit of extra life, extra health, extra max health. Moment of light 2. Ah, so maybe this is where we're going to experience a moment of light. In fact, if I'm too warm, I can use the cold device. Here we are. The tower. Those chosen to climb the tower will grasp the bright force of the sky. Await the bright force. The sky once blessed us with this divine steel, so heat and cold may reach those below. Yeah, I mean, maybe they definitely had to go below the ground, and then that was going to provide them with... Oh, here we go. Recharge this a little bit. That was going to provide them with some power source from above ground, but for some reason the sky ones were not happy above the ground here. So I'm not sure why that would be. But they set up these devices to supply power, heat, and maybe cool coal or whatever they needed down there. Anyway, Cursed Spire. This is Cursed Spire. Kerr was one of the... I wouldn't really call it Trinity, but they're one of the 3 enlightened ones. Here we see Kerr's little minions just chilling out. He's having a game of chess there, chilling out on the console. Oh, I got a seat. And what are they doing over here? Yeah. Not sure. It looks a little bit like a volcano, but that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? The weather here seems a little bit better. I might be, again, I might be jinxing myself here because I don't know what the weather's like really, but there's no meteor storm currently, which is pretty good weather-wise. Crap in hell, this is a monument and a half, isn't it, this Cursed Spire. Investigate the forward vector. New forward vector. Unlock the 4 locks. So we've got 1 key. Wow. What? Gotta be really careful here though. Yeah, forget the frigging communications really. What the hell is this thing? This is huge. Let's read the message. The tower built on Gallia. in the 6th year after Exodus, at the Archipelago of Dawn. So yeah, this is an archipelago. It's the Archipelago of Dawn, and this was built the 6th year after Exodus. They did some good work in the years after Exodus. I need to find my way down. There's a rather precarious ladder somewhere. This is it now, isn't it? This is my life. I'll spend the rest of it on top of this tower. Now I'm just gonna quickly save it by sleeping.
Sleep not advised.
No, I'm not. I am not going to just quickly save it by sleeping. Let me out of here, god damn it! I can't. Oh, there it is. Oh. Imagine. Oh, imagine a ladder. Like that. In the rain as well. In the rain! No friggin' chance. Torch is fully powered again. I mean, you wouldn't take the ladder like this, that's for sure. Yeah, so that's it now. 3 keys. I don't know even if maybe if they're all in the archipelago. So they may not all be in the archipelago. Can actually use this torch now. So I think we're getting quite close to refashioning our other torch as well, but need some roots. Need the roots. I didn't really want to go down there. It looks familiar. Looks familiar. Getting this at the moment, getting a more peaceful vibe, which is quite cool. Been quite tense. Recently been very tense in this playthrough, so mostly because of dank caves, but also just the suspense and survival elements of this game. Been quite tricky to manage in a way. I mean, it's pretty cool actually. I don't play many survival games, to be honest. So that's a bit of a new, not a new thing, but a bit of an unusual thing for me. I don't often play these. And this, although it's an exploration slash kind of puzzly game, it's got a quite a as far as I'm concerned, it's quite a decent survival mechanics. Although I will say a little bit unfair when you get smashed in the face by a meteorite. Which happened when I was undercover, so you know, maybe that's why I think it's a little bit unfair. I don't know. Maybe we should just suck it up and not be salty about that. But anyway, yeah, pretty good survival elements. Interesting with the sleep and the staying warm, making sure you're full, making sure you got enough hydration. But it's also just the random things like the weather conditions. You don't. Well, I don't think you get that in most games, survival games. We're having issues with some of the crew refusing to attend appointments, namely Montserrat, Joaquin and Frederick. There must be a common reason. They aren't refusing doctor's appointments, so it might be due to some political misconceptions. Or it might well be. Getting a theme going there with these appointments and the management, Eamon's management of these crew members. So yeah, I mean, interesting. I would imagine in a lot of survival games you don't get the kind of the crazy weather. When you get the rain, but you don't get the meteor strikes. Yeah, and some of that. some of that crazy weather. Now that's looks like some kind of dam. We are after potentially nighttime. Again, nighttime. Okay. Do we see any of these little camp signs anywhere? I haven't fashioned my torch yet, so I'm not going to be getting... Yeah, there's a camp sign, let's go. Yeah, so you can tell it's night time. Well, I can tell it's night time because torch battery is actually going down, so the sun's gone in. So here we go. This time, not been fucked. Well, I've not fucked myself, because there is actually a handicap. I think I've actually been to this one before, so. I guess just chill here for a little bit. Just want to eat. I'm alright to sleep actually, so yeah, we've seen this. This is like the alien equivalent of a cargo manifest, right? Let's sleep a few hours. It's gonna be 9 hours. It's not gonna be 9 hours. It's gonna be wait till it stops raining. That's cool though. We can do that. No problem. Alright, stop raining. I do like the way everything looks at night. It's got this icy tinge. But that's one thing that I'm going to miss now, because I'm going to go to sleep. I mean, I don't mind going out at night a little bit more. But it's going to be a case of maybe we need a warmth device, or we're definitely going to need a torch, because
Sleep disturbed by rain.
ah, so the sleep actually gets disturbed. That's super interesting. Not something I've come across previously. So it's being disturbed by rain, but it looks more like snow, which is the first time I've seen the snow in this game. It's in the rain a couple of times now. It's quite windy. I mean, it's a weird windy. It's like yeah, we're just gonna sway a little bit to and fro. It's not like a violent wind.
Operator wet.
Getting a bit more frisky. Yeah, it's not like a violent wind, although you can hear it picking up a little bit. So my sleep was interrupted. I'm not sure how long I slept for, so. That's really cool. Just generally loving the experience. It's a bit different. It's a bit different to what I would, not what I would normally play, but just a bit different to other games, I suppose. So luckily, yeah, I did have a perfect camping spot for this little bit of shitty weather. Not a lot nearby, but that don't matter. It's just...
Warning. Operator cold and
Alright,
wet.
stay by the bloody thing. Okay, okay.
Warning. Operator cold and wet.
Alright, we'll wait this out anyway.
Temperature dropping.
Okay. And I'll check back in a little bit, see what he's up to. Oh shit, dude!